Alright, y'all. Steve here, and I want to introduce you to Car Extravaganzas, episode 7, the final episode. Now, I had this original idea of making this big fancy finale with bells and whistles and funny jokes and, my build up to me moving out of my car and back into a place. And then I got here, I moved in, I decorated, and for the last week, I've been vibing in here. I've been chilling. I've been sleeping. I've been catching up on rest. I've been working. I've been pushing myself in the gym again. I've been making my own food again. Got a routine going. Feels good. Life is good. And, I just thought instead I'd rather just be grateful that I have all that now, and there's no need for me to have to show anything off or explain anything or, give you a tour. I mean, you can see from where I'm sitting, my new pad is cozy, but, it gets the job done, and I'm happy, man. I'm happiest I've ever been in a long time. The crazy thing is, too, for this place, my own self-contained unit, my own little studio, I only pay $95 more a month in rent and utilities than I did at my last place, which was renting a room. And if you're watching this old roomies, it's nothing against you. I had a great time staying with you last year, but I need my own space. I need my own creative portal. I need my own Death Star, if you will. And this place, after 13 years of being an adult, this is finally where I belong. This is finally where I feel the most creative and the most empowered, the most rested, the most motivated. I'm enjoying my last little dinner for the week. I made something good. I'm gonna get back to fasting and daily exercise, meditation, client onboarding, consistent client programming. I've been picking up hours at my part-time job. I'm on a roll right now, and I feel good. And I basically just want to sign off Car Extravaganzas with a big thank you to everybody who watched, to all my friends who offered me places to stay, to all my friends who let me stay at their place, crash on their pad, crash on their couch, who let me dog sit, who let me come over for no reason, who let me, hang out with them, in between clients or grab lunch. You know who you are. I mean, there's so many of you. My family back home, my sister and my parents. I want to thank them especially because, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be where I am right now. My two best friends, Anthony and Brent, I don't see them that often, but they were a huge support group for me. And everybody at the gym and everybody at both gyms that I work at, everybody at, all my friends back home, all my high school homies back home, you guys have all reached out to me and shown me love. I just wanted to end Car Extravaganzas with a thank you to everybody, and I love you, and just let you know I'm okay. We go through some crazy shit in our lives. For me, one of them is living in my car for 6 months, and I'll never forget this time in my life. My friends will never forget this time in my life. My family will never forget this. This will be a story we'll talk about to my grandkids. It's a story I'll tell other young entrepreneurs and other young personal trainers and other young athletes who are aspiring to be something bigger but feel like they're, being held back by some sort of obstacle. And I'm here to let you know that those obstacles exist, and it's hard, but we get through it somehow, some way. You'll figure it out. As long as you stay the course, just figure it out. That's it. I mean, that's as simple as that. I realize a lot of the reason why I never follow through with anything in my life, or why I've never seen success or real success up until this point in my life, is I've never stuck around long enough to see the good stuff happen. I always just quit when it gets hard. And this time around, I didn't. I stayed the course. Yeah, there was some derailing. Yeah, there was some hiccups. Yeah, I'm in the tightest I've been in few months financially right now because, as you know, moving into a new place is not cheap, but I'm happy. I'm living life. I'm the richest man I know. Clients will come and go. Athletes will come and go. Business will come and go, but living. I'm living while I'm young, traveling, doing crazy shit. Not being afraid of challenges. That's only temporary. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything like this in the next 10 years. What if I have kids or a wife, or what if I have huge commitments? What if I become uber successful and I can't just live in my car? I'm glad I did what I did, and I wouldn't take a second of it back. So for any of you guys who are hoping for a little closure or a lesson from me, is that fuck it. Just seriously, fuck it. Sometimes there's literally nothing to lose. Like, you can go through so much bad shit, but the worst that'll ever happen to you is that you may be homeless for a few days, or like, as long as you're good to people and you love, like I was just talking about this the other day. It's like, it's got to be like really, really hard for somebody to have become completely homeless, to like alienate every friend and family member in their life, that they can't have a place to stay for a few nights. I know for a fact that if I got to the point where I was just out of luck and down in my dumps and like literally gonna live on the streets, like on the actual streets, there would be no way that anybody in my family or friend circle will let that happen. So I'm pretty sure that we overhype a lot of things, and sometimes we over exaggerate these consequences to the risks that we take, and so we never take the risk. And that to me is not living, man. Like, yeah, like, bad shit will happen to you if you take risk, but guess what? Bad shit's gonna happen to you when you don't take risks. So you're just gonna live a boring life and have bad shit happen to you, or you're gonna have a fun, exciting, fulfilling, thriving life and have bad shit happen to you? Because guess what? When you live your own, to the beat of your own drum, and bad shit's happening to you and you still doing your own thing, then good shit starts happening to you. And that's just the natural law of things. So if you're looking for closure or a lesson here, then fuck it. Alright guys, have a good one. Love you.